Now, you'll find New Balance on NBA stars at their biggest moments, like when Jamal Murray.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the bench. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jokic is out there with Embiid. Then it's Green. Then it's Nash. And it's Curry in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Duncan. Then there's Allen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morant in at the point. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now here's Duncan. Morant outside. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Leonard's got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. Outside Curry. Back to Nash. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Green. Fires it up. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
That's his first.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal.
He misses the free throw. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. In court for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Here's Embiid. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And the Bulls with another miss.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender. But the touch was poor.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Curry. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation. Los Angeles ball.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Morant against Nash. Morant kicks to Shaq. Allen outside. Leonard looking over the floor. That one no good. Great tee that time from Green. To end the run. Goes back up. Embiid. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
O'Neal no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Green. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Allen. Lakers leading by 7. The three. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Searching for their first points of the game. Now here's Nash. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Passes to Curry. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Now the pass to Morant. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Here's Shaq. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Los Angeles foul. Ray Allen.
So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight
That's his
now.
first
Are players
personal
glad
foul.
to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where
foul.
you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up.
At the
but
line for the Bulls.
those on the bubble probably wish
Stephen
they had
Curry.
more padding in their schedule.
The first one falls.
What you have to respect about Curry is that he is never satisfied. He's always fine-tuning his game and working hard to stay as sharp as possible.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williamson is checked in for Embiid. Randle comes in for Jokic. Thompson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Nash. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And the Lakers decide to take their
Lakers.
first time out here. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showing
All right,
a lot
fans.
of
Devin Booker.
To get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Chicago. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And, you know, for the Bulls, this hasn't been the breakout
2
season
minutes
that
remaining in
many
the
were
first.
predicting, but
2
they're still
minutes.
very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's
Jason
final
Tatum
stages.
for three.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here is Lillard. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Chalk up to this.
Damian Lillard.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Tatum. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And George kicks to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Duncan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Tatum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Randle passes to Williamson. about that bucket.
A fantastic
Williamson.
decision-making big. Randall
Assisted.
with the right choice there,
Julius
finding the
Randle.
open man.
Young against Lillard. Outside, George. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. Tatum with another miss.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard finds Thompson. Pass to Booker. Over George. Again, Chicago.
Devin
And showing
Booker.
off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
He can't get it to go. And that does it for the first
That's the
quarter.
end of the first period.
Los
with the
Angeles on
score,
top, leading by 4.
Your Lakers.
And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Bulls. 8.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
What we saw in
That's
that
his
first
second
quarter,
personal
they
foul.
won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I
First
mean,
team
you
foul.
look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Shooting
So with
for
Lillard on the
Chicago.
bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan
Stephen
has on the floor.
Curry.
We've got Joel Embiid.
2 shots.
Walton is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nash in at the 1. And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Here's Mikan. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Lakers ball.
Shaq's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for your Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's Duncan. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Allen, that's good.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Bulls trailed by 4. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Nash, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds, Bulls
Out of
ball.
bounds.
Chicago keeps possession.
Bulls ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Nikola Jokic.
Four on the shot clock. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to
Steve
just
Nash.
2 on the basket from Nash.
And give Nash credit. The defense was there, but still, he finds a way to finish.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new.
Shaquille
He says,
O'Neal
I
with
feel like I got
Ryan
better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very
Chicago
confident,
timeout
right, DA?
call.
Thank you. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers
Get on your feet.
offensively.
Show
Yeah,
some
and you know,
love.
that's going to be the focus of this
Lakers are
timeout. They need to
down your feet. Show some love for the Lakers.
The later we get in the season, the harder these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. Fourth, the Bulls.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Nash dishes to Curry. Back to Nash. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Curry kicks it over to Nash. Out left to the wing. Jokic against Shaq. Over O'Neal. Jokic, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Walton. The shape. Shaq with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Nash, the pass to Walton. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duncan. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Outside, Green. Morant against Nash. Pass to Walton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
And the Lakers call time here. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Ends up going with the new group.
And they are third in terms of fast break points. They are a team that is always looking to put pressure on your defense in transition.
And they're a team you can't send to the free throw line because, Greg, of their incredible percentage. Now here's Morant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And Williamson throws it down.
Zion
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing.
Morant reaches to Allen. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Mikan. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. And again, the Lakers no good. Bulls trailed by 4. Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Allen. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Morant with it. Now defended by Randall. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Kukoc passes to Randall. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Morant with it. Still without a basket. The pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. There's Tatum's range on display.
I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Brunson. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
To the paint. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Julius Randle. That's his
Hard to
first
guard,
personal
really,
foul.
without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
The Lakers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Leonard hits them both. Booker looking around. With 1 on the clock.
Well, that long reach of Paul George has
That's
really
the end
bothered
of
the
the first
shooters.
half.
He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
And so it's the Los
27.
Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been
18.
their rugged defense setting the tone. Back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter.
At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Their efforts in the paint.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
John Morant, he's out there with Allen. Then there's Duncan. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. The rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
Los Angeles.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. Bulls have been solid for the Lions so far. 4 for 4.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Morant outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Knocks it loose. Jokic with the steal. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Allen kicks to O'Neal. Morant outside. Back to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Jokic finds Green. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Duncan. Rebound by the Bulls.
Out of bounds.
Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Los Angeles ball.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Joel Embiid.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to. He's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that, and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Curry is inside. He's against Allen. Passes it to Embiid. Trying to get something going. It's good. Embiid's got his first points of the night.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Embiid with the steal. Jokic against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. The pass to Morant. Back to Leonard. Poked loose and stolen by Nash. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jokic. Kukoc comes in for Draymond Green. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Nash. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 12. George passes to Tatum. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Run outside. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And let
Let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker.
An elite offensive threat. Continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Young against Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
George passes to Mikan. The kick out to Tatum. From deep, drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 11 points.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Brunson up top. Outside, Kukoc. Here's Williamson. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Mikan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up. Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Julius Randle is out there with Green, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Nash, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. 6 on the shot clock, poked away. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Randle left side. Back to Nash. 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Julius Randle.
You know, guys, Randle is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
And here's Morant. Outside, George. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Paul George.
Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that one's good by Shaq.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Randle no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Knocked loose. Morant against Nash. Morant passes to O'Neal. Shoots over Curry. Again, the Lakers. Guys, let's get you taking on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Okay,
Duncan's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Duncan's checked in for Julius Randle.
Enjoy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Bulls have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Jokic. Over Duncan. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Walt.
Joel Embiid.
On the wing, Green. Here's Jokic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Nash against Morant. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in this ballgame.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Leonard. And it goes down 2 points.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Nash against Morant. The tray. Nash can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Shaq. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Bulls.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Bulls.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Shaquille O'Neal.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Embiid is a big man, tall, wide, and deep. And because of this, he's so good at shielding off defenders.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Morant. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Recently, Kawhi Leonard signed a 3-year extension with the Clippers, and he's led that team to a few high.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Drexler in a small forward. And for the Bulls, Nikola Jokic is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Green, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Nash in at the point. And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Here's Nash. Outside, Green.
Draymond just fooling the D with the shot fake. He has really worked on making that an effective part of his offense.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for the Bulls, Draymond Green.
And both free throws good for Green.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
Pass to Bryant. Takes the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Nash. Embiid inside. The layup misses. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Frazier, the pass to Drexler.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Clyde Drexler.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Curry against Bryant. Pass to Jokic. Over Antetokounmpo. The jump hook. No good. A bit long that time.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Frazier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Nash. The Bulls with another miss.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Embiid. Here's Nash. On the wing, Curry, covered by Bryant. From 10 feet away, Cowens grabs the board.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Nash. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Frazier. Chicago grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Frazier, the pass to Drexler. Antetokounmpo outside. No good that time. Good D by Jokic. Chicago trailing here. Here's Nash. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Bryant with the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
A line change here for Chicago. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Randall. For three, here's Lillard. And again, Chicago, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Bryant. No good there, off the double clutch.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
In the first.
Lillard passes to Thompson. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Blocked. Booker against Bryant. Pass to Gervin. Back to Bryant. Shot on the wing. Count that bucket.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
Assist.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Stolen by Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Kobe Bryant.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Here's Simmons. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Fox. Lillard can't get it to go.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Here's Williamson. And Reed pulls it down.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Simmons, the pass to Fox. Here's Gervin. Here's Reed, covered by Williamson. Simmons up top. A shot from the high post. Rebound by the Bulls.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And stolen by Simmons. Fires away from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
That's the end
and
of the
an
first
overpowering
quarter.
first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
The Bulls.
The Kings on top. Up 10.
6.
And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the
The
second
Kings.
quarter.
16.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Sacramento. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Pass to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Cowens grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets, and all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Green on the attack. Pass to Walton. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And for that game against Miami, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Second personal foul.
And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. Number 5, Sacramento.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sacramento. And he nails the 3rd.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Curry surveys. Shoots over Bryant. And again, Chicago no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Drexler. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Nash. Yet to see a basket to the left side wing. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass.
You're going to have to do a lot more than that to stop Joel Embiid.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Bryant. Tries again. And he lays it in. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Takes it inside. Here's Kukoc. Drexler grabs the board.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
The 3 from Curry. On target from range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ball stolen. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Very assertive by Steph Curry. Takes the foul and still gets the shot up.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Sacramento.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
What you admire about Steph is how intelligent he is, especially when it comes to breaking down defenses.
Pass to Gervin.
2
And here's
minutes
Fox.
remaining in the first
Here's
half.
Reed.
2
Embiid covers.
minutes.
Fox outside. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. There's the triple. And it's Drexler missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Your ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Curry. Pass to Embiid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So both teams changing it up here. Sacramento on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. It's Lillard with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Pass to Reed. Shoots over Thompson with the fadeaway. And no problem from Simmons as he finishes.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons has got his second bucket of the night.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Fox surveying the D. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Chicago ball.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Kings ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Kings.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think about Sacramento, Ken?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, what'd you think about? And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Nash. No points yet. They've got Joel Embiid. Draymond Green is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. And that one's good. Green.
Smart shot from Green. That's a look he's comfortable taking all the time.
Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Nash. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry passes to Embiid. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The kick out, Curry, 6 to shoot, 3-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bryant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Frazier. The floater, and he gets the bucket. Frazier's gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nash passes to Embiid. Knocked loose. 3-on-3. Here's Drexler with the tip.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. And the basket by Embiid.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Bryant, the pass to Frazier. Jokic grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And that one good. Jokic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Back to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nash. Now here's Jokic. Embiid with it. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ahead. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Fourth, the Kings.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Here's Brunson. He's scoreless. Thompson passes to Booker. Brunson with it.
2 minutes.
Thompson scanning the floor. And he drives in.
And that's the problem with guarding Thompson. He is so versatile and can attack you on the drive, in addition to his shooting ability.
First personal
and a closer
foul.
look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
High-effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Here's Gervin. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to Randall. And Booker, here we go. Hauled in by the Kings.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brunson passes to Williamson. On the wing, Thompson. Down low. Here's Booker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gervin's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Free throw good, Simmons. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Kukoc. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
The rebound by Kukoc. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. Here's Walton. And he jams it home with authority.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Two on the clock. No good on the shot. And so it's the Sacramento Kings building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sacramento shooting it well, around 55% for the game. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Gervin in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Randall. Here's Walton. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson passes to Walton. Here's Kukoc. Antetokounmpo covering. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Zion Williamson is checked in for Chicago. Thompson comes in for Brunson.
Substitution on the court.
And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Kukoc. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Price. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And the shot goes down.
Look how focused Lillard can be, striking before the D can collapse on him.
Fox, the pass to Reed. Back to Fox. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
I admire the defender's ambition, but Zion's artful work inside gets him the shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fox. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Kukoc. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Out of bounds. Kings
The
ball.
Kings making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
In for the Kings, Kobe Bryant.
Fox against Lillard. Pulls it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Here's Kukoc, covered by Bryant. From 8 feet away. Kukoc, no good.
A tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Kobe Bryant.
Around the league, we're
Second
increasingly
personal
seeing
foul.
former players in front office positions.
Team
Graham.
foul.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They
At
bring
the
a
line for
perspective
two.
that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
So the Kings making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Holmgren finds Fox. Pass to Bryant. There's the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Kobe Bryant. For
Fox
3.
has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Lillard. And again, Chicago, no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Reed. Outside Simmons. Now Fox. Clock at 6. Shoots over Thompson. And so he draws the foul.
Bulls
Headed to the
foul.
line to shoot a pair.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
First
It's
personal
so
foul.
hard to guard Fox without fouling him,
First team
especially
foul.
when he's being the aggressor.
And he drops the first. Well,
At the
Smitty,
line
at
for the
6'8"
Kings.
with your ball handling ability, you were known for your
Fox.
versatility in your playing days.
I was, BA. I was drafted as a point guard, but I'd probably be a
2
power
minutes
forward
remaining in the
today's
game.
NBA.
2 minutes.
This positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA, everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the 3.
They get it back. Walton passes to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Simmons against Lillard. And it's Chicago with a board. Walton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Booker surveying the D. Rebounded by Fox. Outside Simmons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bryant with it. Can he keep it going? Kept alive. Here's Holmgren. Out to Fox. Pass to Simmons. Bryant outside. Reed passes to Simmons. Over Lillard. No good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie Laporte.
I said, well, do you play NBA 2K? He goes, yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting 5 is for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. 2K Sports presents Thursday night at the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Harden on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Howard is out there with Hill. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Carter. And it's LeBron in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Iverson. Anthony out there with Robinson. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely, and this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secured.
Now here's Payton. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's Iverson. Kept alive. Here's Eaton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dwight Howard.
That's on Dwight Howard.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line, Mark Eaton.
First free throw is good.
At the line, 2 times.
Both good from the line that time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's taken away by Payton. And even 3-on-3 break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter with the 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Vince Carter.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
Robinson on the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shot clock at 6. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It'd be nice if everybody nobody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
James misses. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against New Orleans.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by Gary Payton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. David Robinson with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The shot by Payton, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Excellent D there from Hill.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Iverson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And the first one
for San Antonio. And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Payton. Covered by LeBron. Tries from 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Mark Eaton.
Eaton's got 6.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Iverson. Following the shot by Kareem.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitutions on the court.
Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. 5th best, the Nets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Barry. Ewing surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Mourning. Off with the layup.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The pass
First
to
quarter.
That one, no good. Great defense that time from Ewing. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Now, here is Mourning. Defense right on him.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now, here's Anthony. Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go.
3-second violation. Spurs ball.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Dwight Howard.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Passes it to Kuzi. Back to Anthony. Pass to Kuzi from downtown. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Harden with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Over Kidd. Harden, that's good.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3, no problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Here's Kuzi. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Kidd. Over Harden. Kidd, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Harden's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Nowitzki for 3. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
The Spurs, 9.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So with Peyton on the bench, so this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Anthony. Malone is out there with Robinson. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Kuzi in at the point.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
And there's the pass to Kuzi. And stolen by James. Hill up top. Over Anthony. Hill, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt. And Kuzi's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And the second free throw, good. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hill against Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
The first free throw is good. Peyton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Shooting 2.
Both free throws good from Hill.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Iverson outside. Outside Anthony. Malone trying to break free. And another shot. No good on that one. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Carter against Iverson. Carter the pass to Howard. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Iverson dishes to Peyton. To the inside. And it's sent back by Howard. James looking it over. Kicks to Hill. Carter outside. It's back to Hill. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Anthony. He has yet to score. Here's Malone. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Well, once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Dwight Howard.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture.
The job they got from their bench. That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Nowitzki's checked in for Robinson. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Grant Hill. Lets it go. And again, it's the Nets missing. Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Payton passes to Malone. Nowitzki kicks to Payton. Passes it to Anthony. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
Well, Dwight Howard can scuffle a little bit at the free throw line, but I'm telling you, he's still drawing the contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Ewing's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Iverson kicks to Payton. Eaton the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Iverson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Marquez Johnson. First personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And out the line, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Nets making a switch here. He's off on the second. San Antonio leading.
Second quarter.
Spurs working the ball around now. On the basket by Ewing.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Kidd with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Good D by James. Spurs leading by 3. And there's the feet to Ewing. And then Ewing with the dunk.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kuzi passes to Iverson. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And Iverson gets it to go. Iverson's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Carter finds Howard. Over Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
.51 seconds left in the first half.
San Antonio foul.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Spurs second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
At the line, 2 times.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
A different look now for San Antonio. Morning's checked in for Howard. Barry comes in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Carter. And here's Harden. Back to Ewing. 18 feet out. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That's good from Ewing.
At the line now for the Spurs.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Kuzi. 6 points for him. Here's Iverson. It's good from about 19 feet. Iverson's got 7 now in this quarter.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
The 3 from Harden. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs
25.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. Kenny, what was your take on... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
So with Harden on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Carter out there with LeBron James, and there's Hill, and it's Howard in at the 4. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Hill's got 5 points so far.
3.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to Iverson. Outside, Payton for the 3. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And he makes that one.
Vince Carter.
Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And the Nets will get a change here. Malone's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Iverson, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Nets trailed by 6. Outside, Malone. Pass to Robinson. LeBron against Payton. There's the pass to Anthony. They get it back. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Davis is checked in for the Spurs.
Brooklyn ball. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Baron Davis.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Payton passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Davis. Still yet to score. Passes to Carter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Payton will bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Inside, Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Got a piece of it. Shoots from 8. That one good for 2.
Gary Payton.
Now just a 2-point Spurs lead. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hill passes to Davis. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Baron Davis.
Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Now here is Robinson. Over Howard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The shot's good from Carter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Payton passes to Iverson. Davis against Payton. At the top of the key, Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Popped up there for Howard. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
Pass to Carter. Over Iverson. And it's Carter missing. Nets trailed by 5. Throws it up high. And then Malone with the dunk.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Spurs timeout.
As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And you never see him get nervous when he steps to the line. That's why he's second in the league in free throw percentage. Now here's Harden. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Kidd. Harden. High post, Mourning. The shot misses. Nice D from Nowitzki.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. Eaton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kidd. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Spurs ball.
The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. 4th, Dirk Nowitzki.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Mourning. San Antonio again missing. Nets trailed by 3. Now Kidd. Here's Eaton, and the layup is good. Eaton's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson against Kidd. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The third quarter comes to a close. In San Antonio, they're up. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Gasol on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there.
3-second violation.
Anthony is out there with Robinson.
Knicks ball.
Then there's Kidd. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nets trailed by 4. Right side Kidd. And the pass to Eaton. Carter against Kidd. Rebounded by the Spurs. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Nets. Payton comes in for Kidd. And San Antonio with the change here too. Howard's checked in for Barry. Here's Hill. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Grant Hill.
And the Spurs lead by 6.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Kuzi passes to Payton. Here's Kuzi. James defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Malone. Hits the outside fadeaway.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here is Hill. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Carter. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's Kuzi. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
To the right side. Howard against Robinson. The fadeaway. Howard can't hit.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you could see why right there.
Howard in the post. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. To tie it up. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Payton against Carter. Another shot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Impressive from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
LeBron outside. Here's Hill. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Now, here's Malone. Anthony's shot is off. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Passes it to Malone. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And the Nets miss again. San Antonio leading by 6. Carter looking around for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzi, defended by Carter. Out to Anthony. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Hill. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight with the fadeaway. The rebound by the Spurs. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James against Payton. James dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Carter outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Malone.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And smother them on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
The Nets making a switch here. Here's San Antonio.
For your Nets.
Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter, and so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Allen Iverson's checked in for the Nets.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here's Anthony from the arc. They get it again. Kicks it out to Iverson to halt the run. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Of all the details that make NBA 2K genuine, the broadcasters truly bring the game to life. We're honored to work with some of the most
Time to meet your starting five.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. They've got Johnson, Davis out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward. And for the Nets. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And here's Payton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Payton against Johnson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Johnson. Here's the hook. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Iverson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Payton, no good. Davis, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Anthony. This one for three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
They get the rebound. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Payton. Here's Eden. Back to Payton. Just 3 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Johnson with the defensive effort.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Davis down low. The bank shot, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Iverson passes to Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's the floater. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Bucks with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Anthony Davis. Markkanen comes in for Towns. And Halliburton is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by one. Halliburton, the pass to Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Kristaps Porzingis. Joe
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Halliburton against Anthony. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Here's Kuzi. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Malone can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Markkanen from long range. Kidd with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Team second.
First free throw is good.
At the line. Jason Kidd.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Wembanyama, the pass to Markkanen. Halliburton outside. Pass to Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Back to Halliburton. Corner shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Anthony outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Halliburton with the ball. No points so far. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Kidd. For 3. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Porzingis. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Here's Nowitzki. Over Wembanyama. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick...
12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
And for the Bucks, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Johnson, and it's Wilkins in at the 3, the small forward. Eaton can't hit.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Payton passes to Anthony. Here's Eaton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Mark Eaton.
Eaton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Anthony. And there's another one for the Nets. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Payton against Johnson. From 6 feet away. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And finished off by Davis.
Assisted by.
When the Brown gets out, we better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Here's Payton. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air.
In that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East.
They are the Brooklyn Nets.
You take a look at the Nets. They're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Iverson can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Shooting from Milwaukee. Shai
First one falls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Iverson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Iverson's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Johnson. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Iverson. He's got 5. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wilkins. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Now here's Payton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Shoots a fadeaway. Payton's shot is good. Payton's got his first bucket in this one.
Talk about a crafty move. When you're giving up some height, you always want to bust out that fadeaway.
Johnson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Payton.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Iverson passes to Anthony. From outside the arc. Here's Eaton. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Here's Kuzi. No made baskets yet. Over to the wing. The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Stay here.
And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he makes the first.
Shooting from Milwaukee. Wembanyama. Shooting two.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Kidd the pass to Malone. The shot off that time. And some solid defense from Towns. Outside Wembanyama. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Towns passes to Johnson. Here's Kuzi. And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
31.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. After a solid second quarter, they built their lead to 8 at halftime. And, Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
They're playing with speed.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Bucks shooting is around 55% so far. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Wilkins in at the three. Pass to Payton. Shoots over Johnson. No good off the glass.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Nets.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Iverson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Iverson can't hit. Johnson with it. Here's Towns. It's blocked. Here's Iverson.
Milwaukee foul. Dominic Wilkins. First personal foul. First team foul. And out the line, shooting 2. Allen Iverson.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Now Johnson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Towns finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wilkins. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Oh my! King close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3. Porzingis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Show some love.
And the Bucks making a change here. And let's take a look at the centers and power forwards having a strong month at the free throw line. Anthony Davis on top.
For him, it's about remaining aggressive and trying to get to the stripe as much as possible. It's evident he's got a nice stroke from there, and he needs to continue to exploit this in his and his team's favor.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anthony outside. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Eaton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Bucks with the possession here. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Iverson can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Davis can't hit.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Knicks ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. A step back shot. Here's Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass.
David Robinson.
Robinson's got his third bucket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Basketball.
And the Bucks making a change here. Halliburton is checked
Substitutions on the court.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Robinson. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
David Robinson.
Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Halliburton outside. The 3. And the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Nets ball.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitutions on the court.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, here's Malone. And the Nets miss again.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Malone.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Halliburton. .152 left in the third. Clock at 6. Robinson passes to Nowitzki. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Halliburton. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Towns, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Bucks substitution. Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Here's Markkanen. No good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Kuzi, defended by Halliburton. Robinson on the wing. Floats one. Here's Malone. Good D by Wembanyama. Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Halliburton. Still no points. Markkanen finds Wembanyama. Back to Markkanen. Good work defensively by Robinson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Takes one from 10 feet. Got a piece of it. And the Nets with possession here. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Kuzi. To the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. Off target with the shot. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Bucks on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
The Bucks.
Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
You know, to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing you have to do in the quarter strong.
The best teams know how to manipulate these situations to their advantage. Let's see how they do.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Kidd passes to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you what, It's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And for Milwaukee, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Johnson, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. Here's Kidd. The rebound by the Bucks. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's the teardrop. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Anthony, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Carmelo Anthony.
And Anthony drops them both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Drives to the hoop. Wilkins can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Iverson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Milwaukee, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Nets ball.
The Bucks making a switch here.
In for the Bucks. Joe Dumars.
Pass to Kidd. Anthony right side. To take the lead. Dumars grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Iverson. Here's Kidd. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Porzingis. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 6. Here's Kidd. Pass to Iverson. Here's Kidd. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. Payton's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Towns, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Johnson. Yep, that one's good. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And the Nets call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Nowitzki, that one's good.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Say what? I said anyone want a t-shirt? I'm a guy. I see you. Let's go.
Here's Johnson. Marking it outside. Fires the three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
Pass to Iverson. Here's the three. Offensive board. And Davis with the block. 3 on 3. Second chance shot. Rebound Brooklyn. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Payton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
They're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Pass to Iverson. Fires for three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Davis. Up and in on the layup. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
On the court. And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Anthony Davis.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Kuzi, the pass to Robinson.
Milwaukee foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul, team second. At the line, David Robinson.
Good on the first. And that brings him within single digits. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Johnson inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Gary Payton.
Here's Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, fans.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.